Hi everyone, this is Matt Curfman here with Richmond Brothers for Matt's Minutes in the early part of October 2015. Thought I'd get some data and some information out since we just wrapped up the third quarter of the year. Heading into the final quarter, which leads into corporate earnings, holiday shopping, all of those things that can tend to get the markets actually a kick in the pants, if you will, to start growing again. So of note in the month of September, the Federal Reserve did elect to keep interest rates, the short-term rate, steady, so there was not an increase as widely expected. Part of that, I think, was due to the correction and the drawback in the markets. Remember from my last video, a correction is just that. It's a correction. It's short-term in nature. It could last a few weeks. It could last a few months, but it doesn't mean that we're moving into recession. And so I wanted to be cautious of that. So in the third quarter of this year, we did actually have our correction, and the markets ended in negative territory year to date and also for the quarter. It's very healthy, it's very strong, so I think what I would suggest is we all take a deep breath on stocks, see what happens as we get through the month of October and push a little bit deeper into the fall, November and December, and we'll keep watching the data between now and then. October is the next meeting for the Federal Reserve. They may start to raise the short-term rate at that point. I think the question that is out there is, will they start now? Will they defer it to later in the year? Janet Yellen did leave it open that she could start to raise rates still in this calendar year, so I wouldn't put it out of question. But I just wanted everyone to be aware. The third quarter was a rough quarter. It's the first time we've had a correction in over 4 years. That goes back to 2011, which is seemingly a really long time ago, but it's really not that far. Typically corrections are every 2 years, roughly. However, we had an extended period of time without a big pullback. So I just want everyone to know that owning stocks in your portfolio and seeing the ups, seeing the downs, it's hard to look at statements, to look on your phones every month at values. But keep in mind the bigger picture, and what we're here for is to help guide you through all this, to help make you make smart decisions rather with your money that basically benefit you over the long term and hopefully for all of your retirement years. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to reach out to us directly. Questions at richmondbrothers.com or 517-536-5000. And we may have another update later this month depending on what sort of data and everything comes out. In the meantime, communicate with us. We'll communicate with you. We appreciate having the opportunity to serve you, and make it a great day. Thanks for tuning in. This is Matt's Minutes for the early part of October 2015.